Well, you're on the run for 3 months, and you end up being featured on America's Most Wanted. And for those that don't know, during that time, that's a huge deal. You're in everyone's homes. Huge TV show. This is before, streaming and cable and so forth. How did it feel when you realized you were on America's Most Wanted?
Flav, I'm riding around in Baton Rouge on all gold Days and Vogues, hitting switches, convertibles, cutlasses, Benzes. You know what I'm saying? 6'4", 6'8" Impalas. I'm literally hanging around like ain't nothing. We got a concert in the club. It's E40. You know what I'm saying? You got Pac, Tupac. I'm all in the club. Police run up in there. Listen, so many marshals come up in there. But listen, they don't know. Because don't nobody know but certain people that I'm in here with these girls here, and I'm dressed up like a woman. Walking right out on them dead. You know what I'm saying? We're in the bottom dead in the South, Hey, so, like I say, I was just, listen, man, I was having fun. But again, it was weird. It was weird doing that in my time, though, Vlad. The movie, man, I'm telling you, I got to keep letting you know, man, I need them people to get that book. You need to encourage them to get the book. You read the book. You understand?
I read the book.
And when they look at the book, y'all see the movie. You're going to see Baton Rouge. You can actually see where Boosie come from, where Young Boy come from, you can see what made them who they is, man. How this city was even before they was even thought about, So, yeah, man, I'm talking about Brad, but it was an experience, for real, after sitting in them prisons and being in them solitary confinements, man, for 3 years straight, 5 years straight, and you don't have nothing but enough time to think. And I was looking over my life and that's thinking about, riding around in a hearse, man, and that's, making the money, taking the chances, picture me, man, I'm in a Nova, I got 40 bricks on the back seat, 2 9mm on the front seat. And I'm riding on the interstate like it ain't nothing. The interstate I-10 is hot. State troopers, DPS everywhere. But I'll be riding around like it ain't nothing. And when you say about being shot at, the U.S. Marshals shot at me 300 some times. This how many bullets they had to account for. These people telling them in the front of McDonald's, these bullets were just flying over my head. Don't now one of them hit me. So after me that's being in them people's prison and sitting down and really just thinking about all that, it got to be a God above,
Well, let's talk about that situation. So you had over 700 marshals pursuing you at one point, and a shootout happened where they shot over 300 times and never hit you.
Never hit.
What exactly happened during that shootout?
I jumped out the car. They surrounded the car. They surround the car, Dude told on me, they been telling too now, Ratchet's been out this dude told on where I was. And they surround the car. When they surround the car, me, hey man, it was do or die for me, and I've been like that all my life, and that's why I had to change that mentality, that way of thinking too, is that what gonna happen just gonna happen is the way I was thinking. And when I got out of the car, I'm looking at them, they looking at me, and I'm pitching, they telling me to get on the ground. Everybody got their cars up, but you got the news people out there with them cameras. So that was my open. I just took off running straight to the cameraman. When I'm running toward him, he falling back, trying to fall off, and the camera going on, the whole city looking at this here. And when he fall, it's the opening come open, so I take off right through that, and I'm running through this field. I'm running through the field. Now they claim, you understand me, I turned around and started shooting at them, and the gun fell. You know what I mean? And that's, no. They start shooting. And when they start shooting, I fired a couple shots back, and I'm taking, hey, God was with me because I'm here on this video, on this on this interview with you, you know what I'm saying? And I know he was, and I got, and don't you know what really got me was, again, thinking, Vlad, is that the U.S. Marshal, that's in my paperwork, See, they could Google me. You can go get my transcripts and all this, and people could see the things that I be saying, Is that man say that if He told the jury, if I ever get out of prison, I'm going to come looking for him and his family to kill them all. You hear what I'm telling you? Why would I do that? I was crazy, you know, I wasn't stupid. Why would I go look for a U.S. Marshal to kill him? You feel? But they gave me, you know, they gave me a life sentence. You know, that was enough to, you know, with all the foolishness that I had going on, and gave me a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? But all that, I kind of reflected back in them cells and thought about that. I was wild, man.